And it's a bearish candle, meaning, you know, there was selling pressure from this point, but they had no willingness in price action in the candles formation themselves to go lower. But once we got over to the bullish, now we had even less bullish volume, but the candles themselves showed a willingness to push up from this area. So that's how I'm using the volumes, and I can't tell y'all how much not checking MT5, the dollar amount, is helping me right now, because I'm in this trade and my heart is not like beating abnormally at all, like really and truly at all. It's reduced risk, but it's the normal lot size on the proper amount, so I should still be feeling some type of, you know, but really and truly I don't feel any type of way regardless of the direction of the price, because I don't know where it was relative to, you know, like I have no reference to where I was in profit and how much I am in drawdown or how much more up I am in profit. None of that. So it could go any direction and I don't care. Welcome back to another video. It's currently Monday, a brand new week, October 14th, and it's 9:27 in the morning. I didn't get a chance to open the camera earlier, but I was up. I was watching the charts, but I wasn't really like analyzing it. I was just watching it periodically, you know, because I was busy doing other stuff. So one good thing that I'm literally now noticing, like I ain't even noticed that when I open the camera, WTP just get hit from Friday. So yeah, if I was still holding this trade on my prop, hold on, wait, I still holding this on my personal. Hey, set and forget is real. Set and forget is real. Alright, that's a good 36. Hold on. Nah, I closed this on the personal as well. I thought I still held this, but hey, these are members of the Unity held this trade, and I can journal this trade now. I'm not gonna move this trade parameters to like accommodate it as if I caught the full move in my journal, because I didn't catch the full move. This was what I was predicting for but I didn't catch it. So yeah, but it's still good to know that we were right. So yeah, let me just go ahead and paste this in the good old journal. That was the, well, I didn't, don't tell me I did run on this trade. Don't tell me. Okay, it was the 11th. Great. So I can put this here as the new after link to the trade. Great. So it's a new day. I don't know if I'll like have any trades as yet today, because I'm still watching charts. Last week's target was met, but I don't think like I have a clear enough idea of price action before I can get into that trade. So I'm gonna wait on that. However, another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was a new broker that I'll be using as well. You know, in addition to my personal broker that I'm using, I'm also going to be trying out a brand new broker. It's one of the companies that reached out to me, and I've been doing my research on the broker, and I kind of like their conditions. I ain't gonna lie. If anyone like needs me to do a video tutorial showing how to create an account with them and, you know, verify your account and create a live account and all of that goodness, you can let me know in the comments. But it's basically a straightforward process, same as any other broker, I could assume. The name of the broker, by the way, is Ava Trade, AVA Trade. Pretty sure you might have heard of them before. If not, then it's pretty cool. They are a pretty popular broker, I should say. I've heard about them before. I just never traded with them before, especially for persons, you know, in the Caribbean, Africa, any part of Africa, UK, Asia, and so on. They work very, very good with banks outside of the US, because that was an issue for me when I first got into trading, like finding a broker that works really well with your local banks, because most brokers only work with, you know, US, UK, Canadian banks and stuff, and banks in Europe and stuff. So finding banks or regulated brokers, trustworthy brokers that work with your banks stuff, thankfully this is one of them. So I'll be trading with them as well. I'll give you guys an update on how that's going. If I notice any issues or so on with them, you'll be the first to know. But the link to them will be in the description, and you can open an account, check them out. I believe they also do copy trading. I'm not sure about that, but I'll do my research on it. If so, I'll open an account, and if that's something you'd be interested in, then I'll also leave my link to my copy trading account at the bottom as well, so you can just create an account and copy me. You know, just click copy, that's it. I'll be opening and closing the trades. Of course we can have losses, but at the end of the day, you've seen the videos, you've been along for the journey, you know every single swollen month. Even when we have bad months, we're still profitable at the end of. So yeah, man. Still watching the charts. I'm seeing this massive impulsive, you know, price action, bullish price action at the take profit area, but I don't have like a clear sense of direction as to where the price might be heading to. Let's see, maybe we could head to this high up here at 25.10. That's on the birds rather boisterous this morning. Yeah, that's at 25.10. Very impulsively above this. structure right here. We're breaking structure impulsively to the upside, so that's wonderful news. When I dropped down to the 15 though, I just wasn't able to see any entries for me. You know, I don't trade directly at 930, and I don't know, I just wasn't trusting this gap that was created. It looks nice. Looks like we might want to keep pushing to 510. I possibly could enter a position with like massively reduced risk, but like I don't like it. The bottom here is a stop loss, you know, like I prefer more solid price action. Maybe if this low is taken and then we have a new low that fails to break anything at the bottom here, then I might anchor at that low. But as of right now, I just don't like how it's looking. It looks bullish, it looks everything nice to the upside. The 930 volume bar is looking pretty nice as well, and the candle price action is so far corresponding to the volume bar for 930. So let's see, we're gonna have some patience with this one. It's Monday, first day of the week. We don't have to trade today, so, and I'm up on the proper account as well, so not really much stressing or anything. No stressing at all, to be honest. Just waiting, you know, it's a waiting game right now. I just like this layout. I can't like the fact that I don't have this constant reminder. I know the target is somewhere here, so but it's like I can't see it. I ain't gonna lie to you, like I don't see it. When I scroll it down and all this, I see the trades. That's clear, you know. You could see, you could come here if you want profitable trading days, or you know, trading days and prior days high watermark. What is it back? It's high watermark. Oh, the highest point the account has been. Okay. I ain't even paying attention to this, bro. This is good stats. It's good for you to review, but while you're doing it, it's a distraction. And I can also see, you know, all the trades that I took, and that's good. That's good enough for me. I really like this setup. Like I can't take the difference might be the missing link. Tongue strip is the song, very simple for just a layout of the way you view your money could make a difference. But hey, if thinking it can make a difference, then why not? Anyways, I'm definitely gonna come back and give you guys a better update once I have a trade, but for right now, that's how it is so far. Remember, the link to the broker and this prop firm SiEG fund will be in the description. Oh, and by the way, I was informed that if you use my referral link below in the description, you'll get a 12% discount on whatever purchase you make from SiEG. So go ahead and use that link, bro. 12%. I wish I had a 12% looking back in retrospect, but hey, do you, bro. I got you. And I'll come back in and give you that update once I get a trade. Damn, this price shooting. Alright, and we're back, 11:30 in the AM, and it's 2 hours after when I, you know, would be looking for entries. And even though we had all this bullish action earlier, I wasn't looking for buys because of where we were at in price. But here we can see a little bit of price action that's in accordance with my strategy and the things that I look for. This low is broken right here. It's not closed below with a full close, but it still is broken, and we still have impulsive price action as well. When I drop down to the 5-minute chart, I can see it a little bit more clear. This intermediate high was broken impulsively, and this low here was also broken, but still we don't have any full closes below this area. Possible that we see a push somewhere back up to this area, anywhere between here and possibly here, and then start seeing a push to the downside. But I'm not in the traders yet. I haven't sent it out to the community. I'm just watching it. I could possibly open a position right here in case we fall without retracing up here, but it would be reduced risk, and my stop would be all the way up here. So just giving you guys a little on where we are and how it's looking. I might possibly send out a sell limit order though, like here. Actually, no, my stop would be right here. For the 7 pips, aiming for 94. Alright, 1 to 2. Should I get that trade pretty quick? And I could possibly open one here. If I do open one here, let me see what it would look like. Like, what would my risk look like, and where would I aim for? Okay, if I'm aiming for there, 91 to 94. Okay, it would be like a 1 to 1. And I would need to aim for a good amount, 350. 50 pips more than what the second trade, if I'm tagged in, would be aiming for. So I wouldn't open a position right now. I'll just possibly go for a retracement up here, and yeah, just watch it. I mean, reduced risk still would be the same thing as if I lost for the 7 pips if I took the other trade. So I'm still watching it. I'm just watch. Probably gonna just come in and check with y'all once I'm in the trade, but that's how it's looking out. Well, we're back, and I am still not tagged into this sell limit, but if I'm being honest with you, I didn't place the sell limit, and there are multiple factors. Like, after reanalyzing the charts, I am more in favor of a buy than I am a sell, and I'll give you all the reasons as to why. So I sent the sell limit out to the community, but I asked them to just delete the order because I'm not sure. Like, it's possible that we still go there and, you know, we drop, but at the same time, I'm just really unsure about all this. So what I'm more sure about is a buy, and mainly because of the higher time frame confirmation. Now on the hourly, at first it may not look like much, but let's just move the volume for a minute. When we go back in time, at price 25.11, there was a high. So yes, we did take the high and barely closed above it, and then immediately tanked. But what we'll notice is that while we tanked, there was support to the downside. So this fair value gap here, there's one right there, there's one below it, there's one below that as well, and even one below that. So I'm not saying that this price can't fall, but what I'm saying is there's more like resistance on the way down than there is on the way up, right? And price already came down, and this is on the hourly. Now when I put back on the volume, you'll see that here at exactly 10 a.m. we had a large bearish volume bar and a large bearish candle. They're corresponding from this area. That's saying that when price started here, it had that willingness to push all the way down there. But when we come to the next candle, there was almost no selling pressure at all because there was support at this area to the downside for price to start pushing now to the upside. So that's two factors. It's two: the hourly fair value gaps and everything on the support, and the way this candle closed in addition with the volume bar. So alright, let's count that as two. When we drop down to the 15 here, we'll notice that this was a low that was formed before that previous high was taken, yes, but this low was not broken and closed below impulsively. Yes, we had an impulse candle move before the break, mainly this large candle with the fair value gap here, but no candles closed below this very important low, and they're all wicks. We had 1, 2, 3 attempts below there and nothing closed, bro. The fact is, every time we come down here, it's actually saying something with the volume bar as well, where for this one, for example, it's saying that once price got to below this area here, we saw a lot of buying pressure and a lot of willingness for the price in the candlestick formation itself. It's showing willingness to go higher. And then we had this bearish candle right here, which started all the way up here, went up here, dropped all the way down here, and then wicked all the way back above this area. So even though this was a nice bearish candle with a relatively large body, and you know, it was kind of corresponding to the volume bar, it still did not close below this area. Then we had this other candle here, which is like basically a pin bar, barely a small line for the body in the middle, and you know, the wicks are at least 5-10 times larger than the body itself, and it's a bearish candle, meaning, you know, there was selling pressure from this point, but they had no willingness in price action in the candles formation themselves to go lower. But once we got over to the bullish, now we had even less bullish volume, but the candles themselves showed a willingness to push up from this area. So that's how I'm using the volumes and price action itself, the candlestick formations, to be able to either make a better decision or, you know, hold trades or enter trades in the first place. I don't think the initial buy has been activated as yet. I'm still considering whether I should let persons close the trade or just keep it open. We haven't been tagged into that trade as yet, but price action is still very supportive for a buy and not a sell. But let me just update the chat. And by the way, I'm already in the buy order, so I probably should move this. I entered that buy since we got above this buy right now. So it's a better trade if I'm going long, to be honest. I have a larger target that is still well within my risk parameters. My risk is also less that I'm taking on, even though it's 1 pip, it still is less. So let's see how this one goes. I'm gonna come back and update you guys in a couple of minutes. That's how it goes as an artist, you know. I'm an artist. As a trader, you know, sometimes you are wrong and you have to accept when you're wrong. You don't just try to force what you see or think you're seeing onto the markets. Just accept what the market is giving you and work with them. But I'm gonna come back in a couple of minutes and give you guys an update on how it's going, which one of these trade ideas played out. Alright, so we're back in the afternoon and I'm in the first order that I sent out, but it's a little bit higher than where I sent it out. I noticed that we had two fair value gaps, one that was at 413 where I sent out here. Let me just extend the chart to see it on this volume for now, but we'll come back to that. Yeah, so we had a small little gap between here and then we had another one start here. So I was aiming for that second one, but I was aware of the first one and also made the necessary adjustments. The only downfall to that would be, I don't know if everyone got chance to get in because I made this adjustment just a little bit before the price actually came down and tapped us in. So we've been above it since then. If possible that we get a retracement to the second area, then that's completely fine, but I'm still in this one. I haven't checked the MT5 not even once, so no emotional connection to the balance or anything, so could do without, you know, could do without. I don't know how much I'm up in profit or anything, so there's that much. Oh, and another thing that I wanted to give you guys an update about is the fact that I changed the take profit. It was actually at 530 and I changed it to 519, 520, just 10 pips shorter than the first target. Reason being, this entry I was actually aiming for 1 to 2, right, which would actually be a little bit over 530. Come to think of it, it would be like all the way up there. But I was thinking that since this is the like lowest hanging fruit in a sense, actually this is the lowest hanging fruit, it would just have a negative RR and I don't do that, but since this is the lowest hanging fruit, I can just aim right here and possibly just let the price do what it has to do beyond this point. It's a Monday, so you know, I don't want to do anything too crazy and we don't have like crazy movement or volatility in the markets. It's just small candles, no gaps, no impulsive moves, no nothing, a lot of wicks. So I'm gonna wait until we get that area in price where we just want to kick and see how it reacts when we get to either above here or maybe a different here. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys an update. I'll probably open the camera later this afternoon or in the morning. I probably can start doing night videos. It can just look weird because I never did before, but that was the first for everything. I don't trade during the night, so that's why I wouldn't, you know, have Jack Squat tell y'all about the charts, but we could still, you know, reason 1 or 2 times. Yeah, I'm gonna come back in and check in it out. I can't tell y'all how much not checking MT5, the dollar amount, is helping me right now, because I'm in this trade and my heart is not like beating abnormally at all, like really and truly at all. It's reduced risk, but it's the normal lot size on the proper amount, so I should still be feeling some type of, you know, but really and truly I don't feel any type of way regardless of the direction of the price, because I don't know where it was relative to, you know, like I have no reference to where I was in profit and how much I am in drawdown or how much more up I am in profit, none of that. So it could go any direction and I don't care. So just allowing that late do it thing, and I'm gonna step off, probably go start editing some videos because I have one scheduled to go this afternoon. So you should see that video, and this video here you'll see tomorrow or on Wednesday. So I'm gonna go back to uploading every 2 days from now. You see, it's all about step at a time, you know. I was uploading every 2 days when I started, about like 5 months now. The channel has been growing like really good, better than any other channel I ever started, because this ain't my first rodeo. But the channel has been growing. The amount of videos that I used to release would be like every 2 days or so, and then, you know, ran into some roadblocks that I overcame. I was, you know, taking some time out to put in some work in other areas that would benefit you and me and everybody involved in the long run, so I had to take care of that. And then once I got back to it, you know, to build back that routine and get back into the system that I already created to remain consistent and upload every 2 days, it took some time. It took some working around and pushing some stuff around, and the communities are still growing every day. I'm still dealing with different persons every day, you know, mentorship and other stuff, VIP access. So even members in the free community or the beginners community, I still try to, you know, offer as much value as I can while trying to distribute my time evenly. And it took some time to get back to this point, but thankfully we're here, so I should be able to afford every other day uploads. So you'll see this video just 2 days after seeing, well, the video that I'm going to release today. So, and the video that I'm releasing today is 2 days after the previous video. So yeah, we back on it, man. So I'm gonna give you guys an update in a couple. If not, I don't want to make these videos too long because I'm a bit rambling on. So if by the end of today I don't see any type of price action that I can come in and give you guys an update on, and maybe tomorrow we have that, I'll consider ending the video here. I'm just gonna get a chance.
Bye, have a great time.